the board, made a decision a couple of years ago to try and implement a strategy to deal with recycling, and we discovered to our horror that a lot of the recycling bins, if they were contaminated with one half of a hamburger, were just being thrown into general waste. So we were under the assumption for many years that um, our waste management plan was reasonable and we were recycling a fair amount of stuff, but we discovered it wasn't true, which is most upsetting and disappointing. So we thought that we have to implement some kind of strategy to make our waste so much less, reduce our waste, and also we thought it's an education process that we can undertake, educating the people that are coming to the festival to try and understand more about what they can do on a personal level. And I think that's really what it comes down to. I mean, I was talking to Jack the other day about a moment ago, talking to my son, and he was saying he and his mates are saying, one person, we can't do anything, but it's not the point. It is the point that you need to do something as an individual. If you care about this, you need to do something about it. And as a group of people, you create a large entity, a large body that is powerful. It's up to us as individuals. It's, think globally, act locally is a great phrase. Look after your own backyard. Look after your own morals. Don't worry about judging other people. Just do what you do, what you feel is the right thing to do. And people know in their hearts what the right thing is.
Yep.
Do the right thing on a personal level, and it will grow into a larger thing. It'll be a powerful tool to influence business. We can tell business, send them people in business messages that we don't want packaging for our food, that we don't want plastic, we don't want single-use water bottles, we don't want junk being tossed into our environment. Send the message. The only way to do it is to act on an individual level, which then turns into a massive body of people who are sending message to business.
Yep.
So Queenscliff, we've got a new strategy. Chris Longmore's the new operations manager this year, and he's put together a fantastic waste management plan. We've got a target this year of 60% compost, 80% by 2020. We've got compost bins on site. The food vendors have to and are not allowed on site unless they use fully compostable cutlery, plates, coffee cups. Plastic is we're using polycarbonate, recyclable and reusable cups and drinks. No single-use water bottles on site whatsoever. None. And that happened last year, but this year it's just being reinforced.
Yep.
So we've got a whole team, a green team. We've got 5 bin hubs that have compost bins, general waste bins, aluminium cans, and there's 4 bins altogether, and I'll tell you those in a minute when I remember what the other one is. So basically, wine will be decanted into polycarbonate carafes at the point of sale, and water stations will be located throughout the festival. So we encourage people to bring their own water bottles. You can purchase them on site, but we're not looking to sort of monetize this necessarily. We're looking for people to take their own initiatives, and make a contribution that way. So yeah, it's we're partnering with a number of people. Be Alternative are helping with the consultation process and giving us advice on how we can manage this. It's the first year. We're not going to get it perfectly right first up, but this is a learning curve for the festival. But the board is really committed to it, and we think it's just morally the right thing to do. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. They charged everybody $1.50 just to see them. Don't it always seem to go, and you don't know what you got till it's gone. You pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Well, people have been very frustrated by the lack of politicians' lack of ability to communicate this whole idea and actually do anything about it. They're all sort of sitting back going, "Oh, they wait till there's a tide, it's the people power again, as soon
Yeah.
as there's a critical mass of people that actually say, hey, we want to do something about this, then they respond.
Yeah.
So, to sit back and say, oh, I can't do anything, it's not going to help.
The Sustainable Hour.
For a green, clean, sustainable Geelong. The Sustainable Hour.